pretty.
I love the lights in Centennial Square. All right, another night in December when we're talking baseball again, Maya.
Boys of summer, Hudson. The Blue Jays signed their ace just yesterday, and perhaps the Victoria HARBOURCATS signed a pair today. There are two legitimate right-handers among the franchise's first players and a former BC Premier League captain who knows what it takes to win a title.
The HARBOURCATS are pleased to welcome Austin Russell to the team for 2013.
So, there's the first ever HARBOURCAT to be named to the new franchise. Austin Russell, the former Victoria Mariners captain, led his team to the BC Premier League title in 2010. He was a monster at the dish last season at Colby Community College in Kansas with a batting average of .402. He's now playing Div 1 NAIA ball at Southern Polytechnical State University in Georgia. Austin has picked up more than all-conference nods in the South. Listen, and you'll hear a faint Southern drawl in his voice.
I was lucky enough to have my Tupwe as a head coach, and he really gave me a good starting base there. And then I graduated onto another good head coach at Kansas there, and I've come a long ways. I really have, and I'm excited for the people here, the hometown crowd, to see that. It's going to be a lot similar to the Seals. It really is. A little more amateur, obviously. We're not getting paid or anything like that. We're not professional, but we're all working towards our dreams there. It's going to be like Royals kind of for hockey. It's going to be the same caliber.
Austin Russell is joined by two local pitchers, right-handers Connor Russell, no relation, and former junior national team member Nick PIVETTA. They'll both be throwing heat on the hill at RAP. Now, Connor Russell is in his third year with the VIU Mariners and holds the school records in innings pitched, strikeouts with 76, and ERA .90. Nick PIVETTA played for the Victoria Eagles and is in his second year with New Mexico Junior College and just accepted a full-ride scholarship to play Division I at the University of New Mexico in 2013. He's very, very good, ranked among the top Canadian pitchers in his 2013 draft class, and could see a lot of starts at RAP.
It's going to be great. It's a dream. Ever since I was little, even when I was younger, I'd come out and I'd watch all those older pitchers play, and I would dream to be in their position, and now I am.
How's the arm?
Arm's great. I'm throwing a lot better. I've grown as a pitcher mentally and physically, and I'm ready to keep going.
What's your go-to, Nick?
My fastball.
Yeah?
It's
what
great.
does it max out at?
97.
Has VIU helped get you to this level where you can perform here for the HARBOURCATS?
Yeah, definitely. They get me ready every year, work hard, and keep doing what I'm doing, and that's really what's gotten me here.
And the signings didn't stop with our local boys. The HARBOURCATS also announced that Americans Casey Schroeder, David Schunknick, and Connor Bates have committed for the 2013 season. Well, it has been a dismal December for the LA Lakers, but good tidings we bring from the Staples Center. Victoria's Steve Nash has resumed practicing and should be back in the lineup Saturday after missing the last 23 games with a fractured fibula. Forward Pau Gasol missed the last 8 games with his knee problems. He's back in the lineup tonight as the Lakers host the Bobcats. You're pretty tough to play without your point guard. Thankfully for the Oak Bay Bays, they have no such worries. Grade 12, Liam Horne is doing the job, and then some for the island's top-ranked senior AAA team. Horne and fellow senior Matt Hampton will shoulder much of the load this season, starting with this weekend's Gary Taylor Invitational Tournament, protecting their home floor. Priority number 1.
A great field this year. We got the number 1 ranked team out of Saskatchewan, Campbell, who has a couple of future CIS players. We got number 1 2A team, St. Michael's, coming in. They're playing in it. Van College, which has been a traditional power in BC hoops. So, this is a very strong Gary Taylor, probably the strongest it's been in a long time or ever.
I think a successful season for us would be just to compete hard. And I think Island Championship, City Championship is pretty reasonable.
We got one of the greatest schools athletically in the history of BC sports, and we got a big reputation to live up to.
Living up to last year's Island Championship, also a tall order. The young Bays are scrappy and skilled, but can't afford to take a night off.
We're not the tallest team. We're pretty small, but I think we compete hard on the inside, and we have some strong guys.
I think if we defend, rebound, and take care of the ball, we'll have a good chance of winning most games. If any of those 3 kind of fall, we're gonna be in tough.
Well, will the Canadian juniors be as good as gold? Those are the lofty expectations placed on the shoulders of our players when they're selected to represent Canada. They know that. It's the reason they play the game, the reason why we love to watch international tournaments, and gold is the only reason this crop of juniors is headed to Russia.
You know, the reason is to come over here with one mission, and that's to win a gold medal. So that's the reason, and the boys seem to enjoy that.
Coming over here, you know, the only reason is to win a tournament, and you know, we don't have any other distractions.
You see it on T-shirts and hats and stuff like that. It gives us kind of a boost, and I think it's important to have a slogan. You know, the whole team goes on that slogan.
It's our goal, and it just keeps our focus centered. And when we see that slogan, it keeps our focus centered, and that's all we think about.
The senior women's national soccer team is continuing their training camp on the mainland. The ladies gathered at BC Place late last week to officially kick off the road to the 2015 World Cup, then got straight to work to prepare for the tournament that they are hosting. We saw Christine Sinclair and company score some beautiful goals at the London 2012 games, and they want to do the same at home, but expect a more defensively minded team in the next 3 years. Ball possession and controlling the tempo of the game. Duncan's Emily ZURRER says that is the focus moving forward.
I think we're really excited to start something new. We're all on board, we're all 100% into it, and I think we have the qualities to be able to do it. So, and we have the time. Before London, you know, we were in a short time span, and now we have 4 years and counting until the World Cup. So I think we're all excited to get started.
So 6 baseball players signed to our new team, 3 local guys. So that'll be fun for the fans to see the guys that they saw growing up here, winning BC Premier Baseball League championships, and here they are doing their college thing. So
and it speaks well of that program, doesn't it?
It's fantastic. It's going to be fantastic.
Yeah. All right, Mike, thank you.
You're welcome.